The Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services has, for a number of years now, managed an energy portfolio that was fairly narrow. It was related to what's called biomass, and that's energy that's developed from natural material. So it might be the byproduct of the timber industry in North Florida. It might be using the entire tree to produce energy, or pellets that are used for home heating. In fact, we've got plants that do that export their pellets to Europe for home heating fuels. Or it might be new crops that are grown specifically to be converted into energy, either electricity or even a form of ethanol. And what Florida brings to that discussion is an ability to grow materials, because we have a year-round growing season in Central and South Florida, to grow materials that are not food products. We're not talking about corn. We're not talking about something that competes with the food basket and drives up the price of groceries. We can grow products that can be converted to energy that help us become more secure as a nation, more energy secure, create new bottom line opportunities for landowners, so that if traditional crops are down in value or are no longer viable, they've got another option. And it creates jobs in rural Florida, and it creates jobs in our ports. And so this is a tremendous emerging economic development opportunity for Florida. There's a lot of experimentation going on right now. There are hundreds of different commodities being tinkered with. Some of those people are going to be right, some of those people are going to be wrong, and that's how innovation occurs in this country. So the department had a role in that aspect of it. The legislature decided to move the entire energy office to the Department of Agriculture, and so now we're broadening that focus from just biomass to now include solar and wind and tide and improvements to the grid, smart grid type technologies, and looking at a whole host of ways that we can continue to create new jobs in Florida and be less dependent on countries that don't like us for the sources of our energy.